Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello and welcome back to our restoration series. Here we are playing Car Mechanics Simulator 2018 and we are restoring cars from junkyard to their former glory. In previous episode we restored this beautiful Dodge Charger and I left it intentionally here because I wanted to ask you to write me in comments what color would you like to see on this specific car, and we have a rear license plate only and I bought one, the main one with Charger on it, but feel free to write, if you want your name or something specific, we can, do it, accommodate you, why not? So this was the beautiful car that we basically finished, and I will now send it to our parking, and we are going with another project. I couldn't resist, honestly, because look at this. This is, technically speaking, a piece of junk. Nothing else, nothing more. And this is, you cannot even recognize it, the 1969 Pontiac GTO 383 Sixpack. Actually beautiful car, but in this state, not really. So I will just move it to entrance 1 because that is how we roll here. And let's start. So our first order of business is to remove all body parts. Let's do it. There is not many of them, so let's go. So few parts, and I think interior we need to switch to this mode and remove steering wheel. And to be very honest, that's about it. We remove license plate and the rear bumper. I don't think anything else except, okay, exhaust we cannot remove. So that's about it. We removed all body parts and immediately we are sending our car, as always, to our lifter A or lifter 1, where we are doing process of disassembly. So in order to remove engine, which should be done maybe first, you don't have to do it, you can remove everything else and engine last, but let's see. Always remove gearbox first. We don't have started, here is a starter is missing, so we need to remove drive shaft and gearbox. So let's just take car and put it on the lifter, and we are going to send it up because this is a way how you remove the engine and the gearbox, sorry. And let's see, I was just thinking about something else. Let's remove all these exhaust pipes because we are now under the car and it's easy, we can do that fast. Let's remove drive shaft. Let's remove drive shaft. I think this is fast also. 4 screws here. Let's remove this muffler and let's remove gearbox. So this should be it. If we are talking about basically mechanical parts that are here. Now we are switching to, you know what we are going to do. Let's remove suspension immediately. We can take care about engine last. It's not really important. So in process of disassembling, I'm usually speeding up this, and maybe you will not hear me talking all of this, we will see. But this car seems to be, I don't know if English word exists, heartless. That means there is not many parts on it. Actually suspension is complete, because you always get suspension, I think more or less. I cannot remember a car that came without suspension. But engine is in horrible condition and the bodywork is even worse. So I think we had the same engine in our previous car. I'm almost sure that is the same engine. Let's briefly check. I think we can spare a minute. Yeah, this is OHV 6P. Not same, a little bit different model, so yeah. But what I'm thinking now, if we remove all these suspension parts immediately, we cleared that and we don't think about that anymore. And then we are going to work on our engine and other parts that are in engine bay, and these are only, I think, brake servo and battery. So let's move fast. Most of these parts that we are removing are simply not repairable, like all these rods and brake parts and stuff. Although suspension arms can be repaired, so that's actually possible. But these rubber bushings that are in suspension arms cannot. And in left corner you can see the state of the part in percentage. So we are removing this. Let's remove these bushings. Let's see, like 26%, etc. So I think that's it. Our steering rack, our front sway bar, and our crossmember B. This makes it done. Let's move to rear suspension fast. So this is our normal leaf spring rear suspension, which I have to say is actually nice. Although no, I'm mistaken, this is a different version. I'm just looking. We have a solid axle control arms here, we don't have leaf springs. So yeah, this is a bit different model than what we had on our previous car, which was Dodge Charger 70. And I'm thinking how fast I can do this. Should I speed it up like always, or maybe we can leave it live? Let's move here. Okay, here we have, as you can see, on both wheels, we have, on both front and rear suspension, we have discs, we don't have drums. So that's a little bit different from our previous car. But yes, we have, I think, 2 minutes more and our suspension will be done. So bear with me, be patient, and we are very, very close to finish that. Now, again, we have to do engine. Engine is in horrible condition, and again, I'm thinking, should I prepare engine in advance and, you know, just do installation and things like that? But then, you know, it's process of assembling engine. It's not uninteresting, and I think every engine is a little bit different. And for some of you that maybe are playing the game, you like to see that. Some of you that don't have game, you know, for you is even more interesting because you can see what you can do in the game and how that works. So we will see. I think we will disassemble engine and assemble it, maybe speed it up, I don't know. Fuel tank goes off, and here, well, we can take immediately these parts from the gearbox. Basically, this is a connection from the engine to gearbox. Clutch plate and flywheel, we don't need them here, and we cannot take radiator. So I'm just going here and putting car down one level. You see, we don't have proper body for the car at the moment, but it's okay. All of that will be sorted. Brake servo we are taking off, battery, radiator, and that's it. We are now running here, and I want just to put this battery on the charger. So let's charge it. Why not? We can buy a new one, but this is how you charge batteries, so now you've seen it. And we will move our engine crane to lift 1 and use engine crane to pull engine out like this. So this is done now, and we are going to our engine stand, and we are saying here, add engine into crane. So this is the engine, add it to the crane. This process is done. Next step is this disassembling of engine. So let's go. Let's disassemble the engine. How fast we can do that? Okay. This camshaft will go out. This is interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, I think we are going to rotate engine just because it's easier, like 2 times 180. Easier for us to see what do we have inside. This engine actually has only 1 piston. This is amazing. Technically speaking, this was not the engine. This was just a block with a few random parts. So disassembling is done. Now what we are doing, we are coming here and repairing all the parts. In the game you can repair only parts that are 15% or more damaged, or less damage, sorry. So that means 15, 20, 30, anything below 15% cannot be repaired. And even some of these parts will not be repaired, and you know, repair will fail. But we repaired what we could. And that is it. So what we have to do now is to make engine. So let's ready ourselves and let's go. Right click, engine block, we managed to repair it, perfect. So what is now expected from us? Crankshaft, OHVC. So what I'm going to do, I will buy parts actually like this whenever we need them, because I explained that already in one of the videos. I kinda don't like to have parts, to buy parts in advance, because there is so many of them and you never know what kind of engine you are going to do, etc, etc. So we are putting crankshaft, we need pistons. Let's go with, we can afford it, so let's go to our tuning shop and let's see, maybe to buy 8 pistons with Concord, and then we need rings. Am I correct? Yeah, I am correct. So we need rings. So I'm going back to this shop and buy a rings, piston rings, again 8 piston rings, and let's see. With engines, I'm definitely always speeding up the process because it takes a lot of time, but I'm thinking maybe this one to leave like this, so not to speed up, but rather to give you full process of making engine. So you can always click enter. What I'm doing, you hear my mechanical keyboard. So we are putting all these rod caps, and we need to put crankshaft bearing caps. All these parts cannot be repaired, so you have to buy them, you know, basically everything here, including pistons, rod caps, crankshaft caps, blah 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 blah. All of these things cannot be repaired, and we are going to put them. You see, I'm already missing rod caps, so I will have to buy new one. Second cap, rod cap, where this should be. Help me here. Here. I'm going to buy 20 of these. We always need them, and they go in every single engine. And actually, just buy them in batches of 20. That's the safest, fastest, and easiest way to do it. So all in all, this is pretty fast, but now it's becoming harder. Oil pan, OHV. I think it was C. There. I think we will need these parts definitely. I'm just buying what I feel we will need. So bear with me here. I think we are going to need this. We are going to need this. Not sure what this. Most probably timing chain. I think F is going there. Let's see. I will try to do that as fast as we can. So this is it. Okay, and now I will turn engine back to its previous position. Also, what are we going to do now? Let's go and jump and buy a few things in our power boost shop. First, gearbox, a few clutch plates, a few clutch pressure plates, few flywheels. These are the parts that actually we will need, so no worries about that. I'm thinking exhaust we have, okay, maybe later. Well, for engine, I'm not sure what kind. I think it is going to be i6B alternator. For carbs, I have no idea. Engine heads, if I'm not mistaken, this one doesn't have custom engine heads. No, I'm almost sure. We will need few fuel filters, few fuel pumps. I'm quite sure that we can use few ignition coils. Let me see, ignition distributor caps, distributors, ignition wires later, intake manifolds. Do we have anything VH? CCC. I think C doesn't have, honestly, power parts like this. This is kind of interesting, you know, just go through these parts and check what might be interesting, what not. This is F pump. these are used on these engines usually. We will see. Let's see now. Actually, you know, this was not that experience. Engine heads. We need OHVD engine heads, and for that we are going to move to our normal shop. And you see, this is kind of issue because these engines are made from different kind of OHV part DE that are two these. I think these are two that we need. We'll see now. Okay, this is the one for sure. I'm not sure what piston rods need. They call piston rods, or I'm talking bolts. No, they're called ball push rod. I know that I didn't say that properly. Push rods. Yeah, there's too many parts on these ends, so don't take it against me, please. And these are the engines that, honestly, I don't think I maybe made one in my hundreds of hours of gameplay, so I don't know these actually really well. They're similar to normal OHVHs and these kind of engines, but they do have quite a bit of difference. I got fuel filter. This is intake manifold. You see, this is for OHVE. As you follow the pattern, you will see that all these parts are somehow different. So now we have E, C, D, etc. So yeah, this is why it's a little bit confusing. This has like 3 carburetors. We will see which carburetors are going in. I'm now just I'm quite sure we got some rotors. Why that? Let's see, because I did buy like a few of them. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It's strange, but okay. These are power parts, so these are better, stronger, have better characteristics. So I'm using them. Why not? Let us see. So we have ignition coil D. We bought few of these. This we don't have. Also, we will need exhaust manifold. I think, yeah, we don't have them. Let us see. Carburetor B, C, and C. Carburetor C, B, C. OHV E. OHV E. Do we have these? C. Now I have to double check. So I think C. This is the one. And this is OHV E. OHV E. So that should be one. Okay, mount. See this side, and bear with me here. And last is carburetor B or B. B, E, or E. I never assembled an engine like this, so this is my first, and you know, we're learning. And this I don't have. Okay, let me see. Let's put also push rods here. I think that's the first order of business. Okay, let's see. We have some gearbox connection parts to put. Okay, we need rocker arms. Do we have? No, we don't. We're going for normal part. These two, and we are looking yellow parts. You see, easy peasy. Everything yellow usually goes there. I don't know. We will see. These others are Pagani, so not quite an impressive engine. Okay, what we didn't buy, I just realized we didn't buy spark plugs. We're going to buy them. We are again going to buy power parts. Just let's finish first this, and then we are going to do spark plugs and whatever else is missing. So we are missing head covers. Okay, head covers. We don't have head covers. Typo. Head covers. Again, this is easy because we need these covers. This A and this is B, and I said we want to buy spark. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy immediately 20. So at least we have some of them in stock in inventory for later. So let's put these spark plugs in, and they look quite nice. I like them. Colors are nice. So 8 spark plugs. Some engines have like 16, 2 per cylinder, and like 8 cylinders. So yeah. Okay, I think I bought both heads, or I bought 2 same heads. Now we will see. Or I repaired one. Not even sure. Let's see, I don't care much. We had both heads. Head power. Okay. So perfect. We need ignition wires, OHVD, as much as I remember. OHVD. You cannot buy ignition. Is this? They're the power parts, but yeah, we don't have engine head. Let me check if we disassemble these exhaust manifolds. Bear with me, people, please. Okay, nice. We can put these power parts in. Why not? They look nice. They give a bit of different look to the engine. I will just remove these, and these we will use somewhere else, or we should simply sell them because we are playing in sandbox mode, which gives us all the money we want, and we don't really care about money at the moment. We can sell everything, buy everything. It's easier like this. I have on my account enough money, but yeah, this is easier. Ignition wires. We said we need ignition wires, and we will for that switch to our normal body part. And wires were D, which is this one. And let's put them on. Super. Now what we need also, cam gear, is the V8. Okay. I think it was V8 OHV. Here, let's buy 3. These parts cannot be repaired, and you always need new ones, etc. I bought timing chain, you remember, and a cover in advance because I knew this for this engine. Also now we will be able to put water pump, and I think our arms should go now. Yes. We have 2 arms here. One is for alternator and other is for pump. But let's see. Yes. See, I remember that these parts are going here, so I think we have also pumps. Perfect, amazing. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, crankshaft pulley and water pump pulley. Okay, so 2 pulleys, and let's buy crankshaft pulley, water pump pulley. We'll take 5, and crankshaft was V8 OHV if I'm not mistaken. Check. It was pick one. This, and I think we have both belts. They both in fans, and we need filter, oil filter, V8 and radiator fan. We oil filter, V8 is yellow, and radiator fan is easy. That's the B one. Okay, we are putting the fan on. And our filter should go here. And we need to check, triple check. We have here parts in here. So we are putting flywheel, clutch plate. No, I didn't want to put that one. Oh, that's it. Actually, I went out on clutch plate. Then what I want to put this clutch plate. Then clutch pressure plate, this one, and last part is the clutch release. So these parts are here, and what we need now is air filter base. Again, I'm not sure. Let's check. Do we have in power parts base? Okay, no base here. Oh, which one was that? Which one was that? I'm absolutely unsure at the moment. I think this might be it, because it's 3 carbs, so it looks like that. Yeah. And we ate, okay, E filter. I have to check, so bear with me please. I have to check here. Do we have E? No, I don't think one. Nope. Which means we are going here, and yeah. Do we have filter here? That was OH. I cannot remember now. Was it E? I think it was E. Actually, I'm sure. And the cover is E also. Okay. Cover is E. This CUDA E. Where is now we are in exactly the situation where I have no clue. Air filter cover DE. This should be it. As I said, this is my first, I think, engine of this type. Perfect. That should be it. From what I can see, we have our engine completely finished, and we are going to leave our engine here. Oh, it's nice and looking good. And we're going back to our car. Now, usual process, and this is funny, you're not going to be able to see anything, but we are first sending interior detail kit to our car, and this car doesn't have actual body, so we will just press here, and this thing here clears and cleans interior. It looks a little bit better. And the welder, which we are sending always in next step, actually makes the body of the car nice and shiny. Now I'm not sure, well, I'm sure at least we got some. So yes, now body of the car is in perfect condition. What is our next step? Now our next step actually, I would put car up, and we are going with assembly. So let's go. We have what we have, we will buy what we need, and let's move forward. So assembly mode. First things first, I want to do front suspension first, so we are missing quite a lot of parts. Okay, delete this. Okay, what I will do now, let us sell everything below. Buy wheels and everything we will sell later. Okay, we can come back. And we know that we need ventilated discs. Yet again, brake parts, ventilated disc 5, brake disc 5. Well, that's not good number, trust me, you need more, but it's okay. Let's buy one more. That's it for now. I'm not sure what else we are going to miss, but we'll see. So we're using this ventilated disc. We'll have bearing. Also, these parts you cannot buy, you cannot repair them, so you have to buy them. Bearings and this central. What's the name? I forgot. I will tell you now. We'll have cap. Yeah. Let's see. Front sway bar B. I know that we don't have. Did we manage? No. Cross member D. Do we have steering rack? No. Across. Oh my goodness. Basically, all of the suspension is actually missing. I know I will need these. I will need these. Front, it was D if I'm not mistaken. I need this for sure. Let me see. I will. The rear axle. No. I think we need these. Maybe we need these. I'm just going to buy whatever I think we need. Bear with me for a few minutes. I will buy 2 bumper suspension arms and these bearings and these things. Few wheel hubs to have in stock, front links. Okay, and I'm thinking we are missing front sway bars. Okay, we'll buy 4 of these. Front axle knuckle cover, 3 of these. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we are missing. So cross member D, wipe out 1, and I forgot steering rack. I know I was looking at it. We'll buy like 4 of them. So in future, I believe I will have all these parts in stock, so we will not lose time. But this is kinda, you know, video that I wanted to do, and I had a little bit of time, so I'm trying to do it fast. Wishbones we don't have at the moment, we will do that later. Rubber bushings, as you can see, we have only 4, and immediately I will switch to our shop and buy more, because I know we will need more, and this is not enough. So 20 of these, done, good, perfect. Double wishbones, I will do that later. Maybe I will show you, why not? This can be a little bit longer video. So front steering knuckle C, we don't have one. This is the rear, C is front. We will see what we are missing else. I'm thinking maybe, you know, we should do one shock on our spring puller, so you can see how that works. It might be interesting for the people who are not, you know, familiar with the game, and just to have a grasp of things. Why not? So I'm just pushing things forward, putting all these parts. As I said, most of brake parts are not repairable except calipers and cylinders, and quite a bit of parts on suspension are not repairable, like these tie rods, inner and outer. All bushings cannot be repaired. Sway bars, which are going here, I will show you. Oh, we don't have bottom suspension arm. Okay. And now I'm thinking about buying like a random number and having now in stock, so we are not in danger not to have it when we need it. Okay, you see these front sway bars links. These are not repairable also, and you need to actually buy new ones all the time. Okay, and I think on other side we missed the bar. Yeah, this is now, you know, my experience basically after 200 something hours. You know what you're missing. Okay, let's see. It's oh my goodness. Coil spring rear drive axle. Spring rear drive axle. It's here. Let's buy 2. I'm sure we will need more parts, but okay, let's start here. Not rear muffler, mufflers later. Let's do this. Okay, knuckle housing C. Interestingly enough, we had 2 wheel hub. We just bought some of these. Solid. Okay, axle. What we need. By axle and the caps. Okay, give me a moment. So we are going to buy solid rear drive axle, a few pieces. We are going to buy these rear caps, rear springs, also spring caps, which we are going to need. I think this is it for now. So we are putting discs and pads, and after that we are going with calipers. Yes, we didn't manage basically to repair or even didn't have these calipers, so I will buy 2 calipers, 2 cylinders, just to be on the safe side. Also, I know that we are going to buy fuel tanks. We need 1 for this car, but we will buy fuel tanks, which means we will buy multiple, because we need them on almost each and every car. Some of the cars will have a little bit different tanks, especially sport cars, but that is rare. Pagani and stuff like that. So as you can see, the process is quite straightforward, especially when you have all the parts ready, and in future I'm thinking to kind of have everything in stock, like 90% of the parts. so we don't need to spend any time on switching to shop. Although, again, I know some people like when I switch to shop and they see stuff and they're like, oh my goodness, this and that, and I didn't know you can do this or that. So yeah, depends really on the situation. Let's put these rear shock absorbers B. So these are like full absorbers, you don't need to assemble them, but double wishbones that are going on the front, they need to be assembled, so we will do that just for you to see how that works. This is a rear suspension which is missing solid axle controls, lip spring plates. Okay, we have, for now I am quite happy. We will need one bolt, so nothing is perfect. Is good, but we will buy one of these. And here what we need, again, I'm always talking about bushings, again another bushing here, and here I know that we have this and we have plate, but we need, I will show you what we need. We need the bolt, which is here, one piece for now. These are usually repaired like U-bolts and these kind of plates and some of these arms. So yeah, you can have few of these, why not? But yeah, very often you can repair it. Next step, let's see, rear muffler E. Is that, yes, that is full length. I need to check, sorry. Rear muffler E. Middle muffler, okay. Let's go thing by thing. We know that we need two middle mufflers. And the rear muffler E. That one I never used. In all honesty, this is the first time I even see it. I don't even know where it is, where to look. Here. So two of these, and in the front we had front exhaust pipe. Front exhaust pipe, where is the exhaust pipe? Not section, but pipe. V8, no, V8, OH3, so it was OH3C. This one. So two of these. And also, I forgot, and yeah, you cannot remind me because we are not live, but still, let's buy 5 fuel tanks, which we are going to need always. Let's put these exhaust parts, why not? We can, it doesn't hurt, honestly, to do that immediately. They're nice, new, shiny, and I think there are also some power parts that we can put the exhaust, but no, it's not important. This is a mix of all different parts. Okay, what we are missing here, we are missing of course engine and stuff, so let's do these double wishbones fast. So how do you do your spring? How do you make them? You go to spring puller and then you say join parts and you join absorber, spring and cam. And that's about it. That's the whole process. In future I will have them prepared, but kinda not bad to see how that looks. And I'm thinking maybe to show you how the wheels are disassembled and assembled. Sometimes, you know, from time to time in some of the videos I will drop info like that, or especially for the people who are not playing the game or are not experienced enough. So we are putting back our absorbers, new ones of course, old ones we are going to sell simply and get rid of them. And that's about it. So at the moment I'm putting car back to the down level, and then I'm going to engine crane and I'm saying install engine into the car, which you cannot do if you didn't take your engine first. So this is our engine and we are going to take our engine from the engine crate and put it here and say install engine into the car. So it offers us, we have one engine, so that's out. Remove crane, put it on its place, and engine is here. Let's click on the engine and let's see what else we can mount while we are here. We are going to need, you see, front exhaust section V8 OHVD, front exhaust section V8 OHVD, front exhaust section V8 OHVD. So bear with me if you see it before I see green, but I cannot hear you. Okay. That's about it. Radiator C, we don't have battery. Okay, let me just, oops, wrong way. I will run here, and you remember we put battery charger on charger. So let's see, should be okay by radiator C. And also I'm seeing in this car I will buy 3 of these. You know it. I need them. Servo, brake servo. I think I have one. Okay, let's go out. Click. Right click. I'm clicking too fast. So we are putting radiator C. Let me see, battery is 100% charged. Okay, perfect. And we have here brake servo, which I know I have spare. Nice. Now all these parts are here, and we are missing one important part, and that is going to be our gearbox. What we will do, we will put custom gearbox. This is V8 OHVF. V8 OHVF. We go to our gear grip shop. V8 OHV. This is the one. We buy one. These are the custom gearboxes with custom gear ratios, so you can play with that later and, you know, get more speed or more acceleration, whatever you like. And we are going to need starter V8, but we don't have special starter here, so we come here and buy starter. Now what I'm going to do, I'm buying 5 and I'm buying 5, so we don't need to switch to the shop anymore for these things. Done. We are putting front exhaust section here, and we are putting front exhaust section here. The last thing, mechanically speaking, I would say is this. Drive shaft. Do we have one? Yes, we managed to repair it. Nice. We are putting back drive shaft. Okay. And that is about it. Right click, car status, or info as I like to call it, and we are checking all things are 100% 100. So we are missing inner tie rod and outer tie rod on our suspension, so I forgot to put it. Nice. And everything else is just bodywork and tires. So let's see where we missed our... it's, you see, we missed it, not a big deal. We are going to fix it. This is why we have info panel where we check it. Now wheels. In original, not here, but here. In original, we had these rim retros, which I really not sure I like. So they're 15-inch. Let's stay today. Let's stay with the original dimensions, and tires were 255, 60 by 50. Yes. Let's see, and let's choose together what rims we are going to buy. I do have DLC for rims, and this is nice car which deserves nice rims. I'm not sure, should we go with one of these that are shiny and nice, or some more modern? I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe to go crazy and go with something like this, or no, this not, but maybe this one. This one is interesting, let's say. And I like this one also. I wanted to try this one. But okay, let's go a little bit different. Let's go with rim 29A, and let's see how that will look on the car. The worst thing that can happen is that we don't like it. And also tires. Let's buy tires immediately, and let's choose tires that have some lettering. And I think I'll take... not even sure. Should we take race tire or something else? Doesn't really matter. Or vintage. I think we are going for vintage tire. Let's go for vintage tire. We need 4 of them. They're 15-inch. They're 255. And they are 60 profile, which I think it fits. So our next step is to come here to our tire changer and say install a tire on the rim. And let's combine these tires with the rims, and after that we have to go to wheel balancer, where we are going to balance the tire, because before we balance tire it cannot go to the car. So let's balance first, and in the meantime we are going to assemble more and more and more. We have 4 in total, of course. Although there is 3-wheeled car in the game, and I have one in my parking lot, we are going to take it and, you know, try to make it. I'm not sure how it will look because it is a mod, so sometimes these mods are not perfect, but you know, who cares? the end result is always a nice looking car. So yeah. Okay, we managed to put all four tires and rims together. And what I'm just waiting for is to balance the rest of it. We are balancing this one and taking this. In meantime, I'm running here and immediately putting first two on the car. And I can do this also, second one here. Perfect. And I'm running back, taking this car from this tire wheel from the balancer and putting the last wheel. So while the last wheel is balancing itself, this is interesting. This is going to be old look muscle car with the modern rims. I'm not sure is it going to look great or not, but you know, we can always change it. Doesn't really matter. Let's wait a few more seconds. Take the last one. And now we can safely say our mechanical part of the car is done. Tires, wheels, rims, everything is on. And what we are going to do now, right click and we will move car to garage entrance. And I'm always doing that because I like to work on body here. Now let's check, not photo. This car is called Pontiac GTO 383. Let's see in shop, and mod cards have community cars are here. So GTO, let me see. This Pontiac GTO. I'm not sure is there a different. You see all of these 69 GTO, 69, 65 GTO, 69 GTO. Okay, let's say GTO, and that should be it. So let's try it. We cannot lose any. Rear, we will take all dark windows. We want that. I don't know. Do I even have some parts repaired? I don't. Engine cover. Let's go with B for some reason. Front end. Bumper. They all look the same, similar. Let's do this. We will take stock front end. So do we have different? Ooh. Well, guys, I don't know. I think I am going with this one at the moment. A rear bumper. We are not going to do paintable at the moment. This is now becoming tricky, honestly. Ooh, left headlight. Let's go with this one and we will buy no mirrors. Bumper, rear bumper. No. I think I might go with normal one. Do we have rear light that is not the stock? Okay, we will see. I think this is as interesting for me as for you guys, I hope. We are going to take this one, but I'm going to take also this one. And let's go with drag car body. And let's well, we need. I will buy all of these actually, and let's go. This is a fun part of the job. Whew. Okay. Front left fender. We are going to use GTO one. Rear left fender is this one. It's looking cool. It switches out from the assemble mode when you go far from the car. I want to see hood. Ooh, this looks good. This looks amazing. This is a car we can make in different versions. If I find more of these cars, I'm buying more of them. Don't worry. Paintable spoiler. Okay, which is nice. Let's see. Front left door. Window, immediately dark windows. Okay, I think all of windows will be dark. We have a mirror, definitely. We have front window. we got all the parts. I might be missing one. Let me see, why this one? Why not? I don't think you are going to complain about that, guys. Yes. Looks good. Left tail light, it's stock, and right tail light, same. Okay. What are we missing? We are missing this window, and we are missing the door. Doesn't really matter. These are the doors that we fixed, and we will take the car. So I will go out from this mode for a second, and what we are doing now, we are going to our car status info and checking it. Rear right fender is the left tail headlight and right head. So do we have headlights? I think we have. They do stock ones. Okay. And we are missing something called engine cover C and rear right fender. Rear right fender, I have no idea. Engine cover, maybe it's not here. It's here actually. It is. So you see, now we have nice done engine. But can you bear with me? I think maybe the inside is actually, yes, rear right fender, which we don't have. Let's go and buy one. Rear right fender, rear right. This is the left fender and the right fender. And this is a roll cage, replaces rear seat. Why not? Let's try. Cannot hurt, am I correct? Oh yes, cannot. Perfect. And from what I know, we are now missing only plates and seat 9, leather A. What kind of seats this car is accepted? Okay, so we need seats with this back, with this bottom. I don't know even how would I call that, but it's with fat bottom. Let's call them like. So these are our all seats. So fat bottom are usually the seats like this one. And I'm thinking what would go well with our car, you know. And then going through it, I'm tempted to use something very, very simple, you know. After all, it is an old car. Or maybe, you know, but this is not. TBX is very simple seat, which should fit. Or we can just go crazy and put a proper sport, you know, seat inside. Let's do that. Why not? What is, you know, making us not do it? And we need a nice wheel, steering wheel. I'm somehow never happy with the choice of steering wheels here, honestly. But I will go with the CUDA one at the moment because I like it. Okay, so let's add our interior in. Let's add seats. These are a little bit modern, but I do believe they fit the car well. These are sporty machines. Okay. Let's close this. Let's just check. This is done. Plates are missing. At the moment, plates are not the important issue. We are sending car to the paint shop. And let's go there. Let's see what can we do in paint shop. And I'm quite interested because I have no idea what the actual car. Ooh. Let's see, do we have some livery for this car? No, actually, they're just colors. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to paint green. I feel right color. Just play it. Okay. I'm going to paint it to something completely crazy like this. Not great. I'm Oh, no, this is the color. Okay. I think this is the color. And this car, you have to admit, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. This is the color, yes. I like it. Perfect. Nice. Now, I think we can even... give me a moment to check something. Okay. Good. We can even put oil to the engine, and this is what we do. What we are going to do next, we are going to put car on dyno to check how it works, and you know how much horsepower we have. Oh my goodness, that was a hard word for some reason. Let's send the car dyno, and dyno is on this side. See, I'm closing the door. Actually, oh, it looks even better now. Wow. Okay, dyno. Yes, we want to proceed with dyno test. Let's go. Let's see what we managed to do. This is a nice mod car. Well done. Well done for the author, honestly. So I'm saying more than 500, around 500 actually. 555. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Beautiful, actually beautiful. So we are up 555 horsepower. Okay, so that is it. And let's move our car back to the garage entrance. Close the door because yeah, we keep it clean, neat. You see how nice. We are going to change the painter. Wow. So my friends, this was an extremely nice project, a beautiful car, which actually I think is, wow, one of better. I'm not sure about these rims. I kinda like it. Cannot say I really love it, but yes, you know, tell me in the comments below, what do you think about these rims? Should we change them to something more traditional, or they're crazy enough to go with this crazy car? I do believe the result is amazing, and we have another beautiful car in our garage. What we didn't do, let's do it now. The plates, okay? As I always say, feel free to write in the comment what plate would you like to see, what country, what state, and you know, what text you would like on the plate. Why not? You know, I will do it for you. Also, if you don't like the color of the car, you can suggest your own color and we will see. Maybe I will do it and change the color. So, let's go with a super small country in Europe. Let's go with San Marino, and let's say on the plate GTO. So for now, the car will have San Marino. And I visited San Marino. It's a beautiful little country, and you know, if you can visit them, yeah, visit them. Why not? Very nice. Well, not in these times of pandemic, but when everything gets back to normal. So here it is, our beautiful Pontiac GTO 69 383 6-pack. Beautiful car, actually beautiful color. And as I said, we are not sure about rims, but you know, leave your comment, and please subscribe to my channel, especially if you like this video, if you like my videos in general. Also, drop a like, and you know, comment on other things that bother you, that you would like to see, or what you liked, what you didn't like, etc. Until then, maybe restore something of your own, you know, make some car that you love and that will make you happy. And I'll see you next video. All the best and goodbye.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.